From being one of the best football players to not even playing for Manchester United. This is what happened to Cristiano Ronaldo.
And then Ronaldo!
Born to a poor family in Madeira, Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo seems to have always had his path chosen before him. Right from the beginning, he had always been focused on the round leather ball game, football. This decision was also helped by the fact that he was from a poor background, so making it to stardom through football was a way of taking his family out of poverty. With a deadbeat dad who was focused more on drinking than creating time for his family, Cristiano Ronaldo never had it easy. So it was to make it big in football or just go bust for the young Cristiano Ronaldo. He fully began his journey into football at the age of 7 after he was signed by his local club, Andorinho. But was he signed by the club because he was talented, or maybe it was because of his father's influence as a club kitman? The answer to that question later became obvious. By age 14, the skinny lad from Madeira had already dropped out of school to focus on football. That decision only showed one thing, and that was that Cristiano Ronaldo always believed in his abilities and chances of making it in the game. He was, however, almost left to rue his decision years later as he was diagnosed with a medical condition that would have kept him away from football. Cristiano Ronaldo was a fighter right from a young age, so it wasn't surprising that he beat the condition after undergoing surgery. He was able to return to what he loved doing, which was playing football. Cristiano's talent soon became too big for the Andorinha youth team as he became a target for many other bigger clubs than Andorinha. Club Nacional was, however, able to complete the transfer of the young Cristiano Ronaldo thanks to some insider connections from popular football guru Fernando Sousa, who at the time was his godfather. Guess the transfer fee: 2 sets of jerseys and 20 footballs. That was all that was needed to complete Cristiano's transfer to Nacional. That move was also the first time the young Ronaldo would have a feel of what a proper football academy setup looked like. His talent was evident to the academy coaches, but that was not all. Whereas many kids his age would train for around 2 hours a day, not the young Cristiano, who used to carry out on-ball training for 10 to 12 hours every single day. That was easy for him because he didn't have to worry about schoolwork or things like house chores like many kids his age. For him, it was football that mattered. But that alone couldn't have been the motivation for his mad hours of training even at that young age. He was a workaholic who wouldn't allow anything to come between him and the game of football. Aside from that, he had always known that the talent alone wouldn't do it for him, so he had to go the extra mile to accompany it with hard work. With talent and insanely hard work to back it up, Nacional wasn't going to be his last stop. It didn't take long for some big clubs to start circling him for a potential transfer. He soon got the chance to trial at Sporting Lisbon thanks to the close relationship between the two clubs, and from that moment on, the Cristiano Ronaldo story began. But it wasn't always a bed of roses for him when he got signed by Sporting Lisbon into the youth setup. The move to Sporting was not easy for a young lad like him, as that was his first time leaving Madeira. Many kids his age might have given up easily or even saw the chance to run back to mama's stretching arms, but not Cristiano. He weathered the early storm and stayed in Sporting to achieve his childhood dreams. Cristiano Ronaldo went on to achieve personal feats in his career at Sporting, and soon many clubs were circling once again. But despite the courting attention of several European clubs, it was Manchester United, led by Sir Alex Ferguson, that won the race to sign the Portuguese talent. With plans already in motion to sign him and then loan him back to Sporting to continue his development, Cristiano's performance against his future employers made the transfer happen faster. With him starring in a 3-1 win over Manchester United in a friendly match, the English Giants concluded it was time to invest in the talents of Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United was able to do that by paying Sporting Lisbon a little over £12 million to acquire the services of Cristiano, making him the most expensive teenager in English football history. Following his debut on the 16th of August 2003, Cristiano Ronaldo went on to make 196 appearances for the English club, scoring 84 goals. Cristiano Ronaldo's time at Manchester United wasn't all about the goals scored though, as he went on to rack up an impressive number of individual honors. High on that list has to be the 2008 Ballon d'Or and FIFA World Player of the Year awards. All these after leading his side to victory in the Champions League final of that season against domestic rivals Chelsea. With all that had been already achieved within such a short space, it always felt like Cristiano Ronaldo would go on to achieve even greater things with the club. That did not happen though, as Real Madrid came calling. Whether he was to answer or not, But I guess we all know how that went. Cristiano Ronaldo went ahead to join Real Madrid ahead of the 2009-2010 season for a world record transfer fee of £80 million. Cristiano has always hit the ground running in his new club and league, as he scored in each of his first 4 league games. His time in Madrid was also filled with incredible moments and memories, as he achieved lots of team and individual accolades. Cristiano Ronaldo's time in Spain was more eventful, all thanks to the media coverage of the rivalry between him and Lionel Messi. Having already won 4 more Ballon d'Or awards, including several other awards in Spain, the 2018 season was the end for Ronaldo and the country, as he decided to part ways with the Madrid giant. Despite being over 30 years of age, Cristiano Ronaldo was still able to court a record €100 million transfer fee from Real Madrid to Juventus. That's an insane record fee for someone of his age, but when you're signing this dude, you're getting the full package. Media attention, trophies, and lots of commercial success are what he brings to the table. Cristiano's time in Juventus was also like the others, with lots of trophies and individual accolades to show for the move. But despite all that show, Cristiano Ronaldo was continually singled out for his new club's failings in the Champions League, with his Juventus team struggling to find rhythm going to the 2021-2022 season. Cristiano Ronaldo, probably fed up with the criticism, jumped at the chance to leave Italy. On the 27th of August 2021, a news story broke the internet: the return of Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester United. This was immediately followed by a media frenzy, as well as the breaking of record shirt sales within the first 24 hours. His return to England was met with widespread jubilations from Man United fans and rival fans as well, because, let's be realistic, this dude has rival fans appreciating his talent. Cristiano Ronaldo started his second return with a bag, as he grabbed 2 goals against the Newcastle side, with fans feeling like he never even left. All that media admiration for his return was however short-lived, as he was soon singled out for the team's poor performances. The recurring theme now became that he was the weak link in an abysmal performing side. This is despite scoring several late winners to save his team from the brink. Ronaldo felt underappreciated in Real Madrid and decided to leave. He was made a scapegoat in Juventus and also jumped at the chance to leave the club, but here he is, being singled out as the sole cause of the team's failings, despite ending the season as the 3rd best scorer in the Premier League. Fans felt that he would ride the storm with the club he has always loved, but at the beginning of the 2022-2023 season, it began to appear that he was tired of the situation. He wanted to leave Manchester United, but this time was different from the rest. Clubs were not willing to take him off the books of Man United. There have been talks of him disrupting the team's flow or not pressing enough. This is also coupled with the talks of his insane ego and disruptive behavior. But what exactly happened to Cristiano? See, at the age of 37, he is fitter than most football players at the moment, but that's not the problem. Erik ten Hag, the coach of Manchester United, is not playing Cristiano Ronaldo enough. He said, "I'll be his friend, and sometimes I'll be his teacher. It depends on the situation. As we all know, he didn't have the preseason, and you cannot miss the preseason." Wait, what? Tragically, Cristiano lost his newborn child, and that tragedy made Cristiano unrecognizable. This is the real reason as to why he missed the preseason and Erik ten Hag is not playing him anymore. It's really sad to see a player that dominated football for so many years like this. But before we see what'll happen with Ronaldo, I bet you want to watch how Messi spends his billions.